So it's become tradition for Valorant to tease upcoming content in their current battle passes. Like we had a teaser for Fade way back at the start of last act, and now in the new act's battle pass, we already have a teaser for the next map. You can see here, these are all the player cards we have, and a lot of these can either be tied to current agents, current maps, even the cinematics and stuff like that. And I think it's more obvious than ever that this one in the bottom right is going to be the one that's teasing something. And the main point of focus in this is a tram which is identical to those that can be found in Lisbon, Portugal. It may seem like a random place to bring up, but if we go to the most recent cinematic we got in the warm-up cinematic, you can see a map up on the wall, which does seem to resemble Lisbon. Because of the Kingdom logo, it makes sense for this to be on Omega Earth, which I won't do a deep dive into the Valorant lore at the moment, but essentially means it's going to be on the other Earth. Like our fracture is split into two, if that makes sense. And that is why some of the agents have been powering up this portal in the home screen. And in the new act, you can see that this one has been updated, and now the portal is powered, which is going to be how we get to this new place. Now this part in particular could be a stretch, but you can notice the color of the portal is a very light blue. And if you take a look in the background of this player card is light blue there with the water. Could be a stretch, but keep in mind that current teleporters that we know, like the ones on binds, look nothing like this. So maybe that color has something to do with the place they're going, or maybe that's just the color they chose to make it, who knows. I do think the most intriguing thing about all this is the fact that you can see they're going through some sort of tunnel here with fish above them. In the home menu for episode 4 act 2, you can see Brimstone holding this on his iPad, which is believed to be like representing the two different worlds and the same location in both of those places. As you can see, they're kind of mirrored to each other. And so there's a lot of speculation that this is going to basically be our first look at the next map, and all the other information we really have about it at the moment is that it's probably going to be in Lisbon, Portugal, again on this other Earth, and there's a chance that probably not all of it, but parts of it could be underwater, and that will probably tie into what like weird feature would be on this map, as a lot of Valorant's maps have weird features about them. For example, obviously Fracture with the zip lines along the bottom, Bind with the teleporters, Breeze with that little chute on the bridge in mid, stuff like that. So that is a glimpse at one of the next maps coming to Valorant, and that one should release at the start of next episode, which I know is getting a bit ahead of ourselves because the current act isn't even released yet, but it is nice to have something like this to look forward to. If you guys have any more questions about any of this stuff, comment down below, I'll do my best to get back to you on that. Otherwise, that's it from me for now, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.